At Atomic Performance, we've built over 500 of these Barra engines, and with every single long motor that we do, we test run them. Now, it's very important to test run the engine because obviously we want to make sure that everything's been fitted up mechanically perfectly fine and that everything works perfectly fine inside the engine. So we want to make sure the lifters have bled up properly, the tensioner is correct, and then we run them for long enough to be able to make the rings bed in part of the way. So that way we've got an engine that we can send to customers knowing full well that everything is as good as we can possibly make it. So with the engine, before we start them up, we have our own oil pump, electric oil pump on here to pre-prime the engines to get the oil into all of the galleries before we start them up. Then once we've started it up, we run the thing for probably an hour at around about 1,000, 1,500 RPM, just to start to get everything to settle itself down properly. Then we'll cool the motor down and then go back and run it again. And we run it through 3 or 4 cycles, up to about 4 hours of running in total. Then we'll do a compression test, then we'll change the oil and change the filter and run it again. The reason we change the oil and the filter the first time round is to get rid of any residual ring and bearing material and pre-break-in coating material that's on the bearings that comes off, which is the purpose of the pre-break-in coating in the first place. But we want to get all those contaminants out of the engine, and then when we give it to our customers, it's got the fresh oil in it, the fresh filter,